Did you know that up to 65% of a cauliflower is wasted? Today I'm going to use the whole cauliflower to make an upside-down cauliflower steak tart. Here's how to make it. Take your cauliflower, turn it upside down and cut it directly down the middle. Be careful because you want it to stay nice and whole. Then take a nice 2 to 3 centimeter slice off of each half. Now these are your steaks. See how they've held together beautifully? Then we're going to draw around them, and once we've drawn around them, we're going to remove the steak so that we can then add all of our flavour base to the upside down part, which will become our top. So plenty of olive oil and honey, that's going to help it caramelize beautifully. And then I'm adding some extra optional flavourings, including almonds, raisins or sultanas and turmeric. Salt and pepper is of course essential. And then pop your cauliflower steaks back on top, followed by optional yogurt or cream cheese or nothing. The yogurt worked really well. I'm going for a kind of curry theme here, and it added a bit of creaminess to the tart. Then place your puff pastry on top of each slice and tuck them around nicely. So this is slightly different to the upside down tarts I've made before because it's really quite deep, and that cauliflower creates an almost quiche-like filling. Then rather than crack an egg, I'm using some yogurt to create a glaze by brushing it onto the pastry before it goes in the oven. Once glazed, pop it on the hob. Now this is a trick that's going to give us extra caramelization and a nice finish. Okay, so while that's on the hob, we want to use the rest of our cauliflower. So pop it in a roasting tin with plenty of olive oil and seasoning. Give it a nice toss and spread it out evenly before it goes in the oven. I've got the oven quite high. I like to cook on a high oven of 290 degrees C. I'm popping the tart in there now too for about 25 minutes, but it's probably going to take about 30-35 minutes. Then as soon as it's golden and puffed up and beautiful, take it out, let it rest for a few minutes, and it's ready to turn. So grease-proof, chopping board on top, and then we're going to go for the flip. I like to press it down a little bit just to make sure that everything's put together nicely before flipping, and then there we have it. Okay, now for the reveal. Oh, look at that, it's beautifully caramelized. What about this side? You can see how that honey has just turned everything to caramel. And the smell is incredible. Okay, so let's cut these beauties in half. They look incredibly caramelized, a little bit edgy if anything, but I think most of that dark caramel is going to be sweet and delicious. Look at that. Beautifully cooked through. Oh yeah, I want to eat that with an extra blob of yogurt. And there we have upside down cauliflower tart with turmeric, sultanas and flaked almonds. I'm going to take the most caramelized piece and see what it tastes like. The cauliflower's turned into a really delicious, tender filling. It's quite a deep tart for an upside down tart. Here's the rest of the cauliflower, which I chucked in the oven with a little bit of olive oil on the side. I like the leaves when they're dark and crispy like this. The combination of juicy stem and the crunchy, crispy outer leaf is absolutely delicious together.